Good evening, everybody. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Nithya, for putting on such a great event tonight. Congrats again to Jerry. Thank you for your commitment and your constant state of giving to the industry. Congrats, Richard. Keep it in the West, my friend. This is great. Tonight, I've got the honor of recognizing an inspiring young leader in Canada's print industry. This year's Emerging Leader of the Year, Jennifer McConnell. She's currently the Director of Operations at Royal Printers. Born and raised in Toronto, Jennifer knew she needed a bold change, and she left Ontario for Vancouver, because Vancouver's great, to seek a fresh start. She joined her father and stepmother in their print shop in White Rock, BC, diving into bookkeeping and administration. Little did she know the rabbit hole she would go down and ignite a passion, like a slow burn passion for the print industry. So over the next 20 years or so, Jennifer honed her skills. She seeked out mentors and she built out strong relationships throughout the industry that have fueled her success. Now today, as Director of Operations at Royal Printers, she's dedicated to empowering and mentoring other people in the industry and to encourage them to grow inside and thrive just as she did. She's also been a dedicated part of Print Forward for years. That's where I first came to meet her, is on the board, and is always volunteering. Every time we'd see each other over the last 10, 15 years, it's volunteer this, volunteer that. She would suck me into things. I don't know how it happens, right? But throughout her career, so she's serving as chair of the Membership and Programs Committee, board director. She's the lead of the Next Generation Task Force. She effectively built the PELT program, Print Entry-Level Training Program, which is now entering its 5th cohort very successfully in BC to attract passionate new talent to the industry. I'm excited to see this at the back of the room. The OPIA is now looking to embark on the same path. It's a fantastic program. I'd really recommend you guys support it as much as you can. So please welcome me in welcoming Jennifer, and thank you for coming up.
Trying to find out who was gonna announce me, and I kept my composure all night until I found out it was Scott. Okay, he told me to thank my mom and dad and sweet baby Jesus. I went a little bit longer, Scott. I am gonna take the full 5 minutes here, so get comfy. It's been 20 years, so I got a lot to say. I'm very honored to receive this year's Emerging Leader of the Year award. My very sincere thanks to Nithya and Print Action for hosting this inspiring event, and congratulations to all the 2024 winners. Thank you for being a part of this journey with me as well. This award is especially meaningful as it reflects the impact of my 20-year journey in this industry. I'm realizing now that Scott actually took a lot of the stuff out of my speech, so I'm gonna repeat some things, but that's okay. It means it'll sink in. I started as a bookkeeper at my parents' shop with little knowledge of paper, eventually running the business alongside my dad and his wife. I immersed myself in every area from pre-press to sales before stepping into leadership roles at other organizations, where I gained invaluable lessons and experiences that shaped my career. I value relationships above all, as they shape everything that we do. I'm so grateful for the many of you who have supported me, many of you here, shared your wisdom and championed my work. And while I can't name everyone, please know that your support means everything to me and always will. Oh, we all knew it was coming, come on. Thank you to my dad, Brad, who flew up from Florida today to be here, thank you, who after decades of leading in print himself, provided my entry-level position into print and guided me along my 20 years of growth. He taught me to lead with passion and purpose, and that good relationships would ultimately help me succeed. Most of all, he taught me not to take any shit from the old guys. There's a lot of you. Thank you to my stepmom, Sue, who couldn't be here tonight. She's down in Florida. We're enjoying the sun and hot weather. who bravely agreed to uproot and move to BC to take on the ownership of Buchanan Printing with my dad back in 2003. She learned everything that she needed to run the business, from pre-press and typesetting to running digital machines and bindery, and taught me everything that she had learned so that I could do the same. Between the two of them, it was so hard not to fall in love with print and envision a future for myself. I cried when I wrote it, just so everybody knows, so I'm actually doing really good right now. Thank you to my mom, Kim, who is also here tonight, for teaching me perseverance, dedication, and working hard no matter the circumstance. I never back down from a challenge because of you, and whenever things get tough, I just remind myself of how resourceful you are and that I am your daughter. Thank you. I want to say a very special thank you to Tom Chambers, retired from Veritiv, now Imperial Dade. Tom will always hold a special place in my heart for believing in me when I was young, inexperienced, and unsure. His support helped build my confidence, and our relationship ultimately inspired me to advocate for the next generation. I want to thank Chelsea and Bryce Geishan, my employers, and owners of Royal Printers, for nominating me. More than that, I'm grateful for the opportunity to finally feel like I am where I'm meant to be. Thank you for trusting me with your operations and team, and for allowing me to be myself, and for supporting my work with Print Forward. For anyone in this room that doesn't know, Print Forward is the West Coast version of OPIA. As an association that I've been involved with since moving to Vancouver in 2005. I began as a volunteer on the Membership and Programs Committee, weaseled my way onto the board, and eventually became chair of the Membership and Programs Committee and lead of the Next Generation Task Force, like Scott graciously mentioned already. Thank you all for your continued support. And there's one message that I want to leave you all with that I hope everyone in this room remembers forever. Print will never die.